Hi everyone, welcome back to Still We Persist. Today, for this last episode, we have the trio going on today. Senior trio here. My name's Jada, and I work at the Women and Gender Center here.
I'm Sami. I also work at the Women and Gender Center.
And I'm Julie, and I also work at the Women and Gender Center.
I know, that was an awkward intro. I'm sorry, y'all. But today is our last episode filmed of the seniors, so this is our last time here at KBVR, and then also our last one of the term. So we have an exciting one for you today. You're joined by us seniors, which is 3 out of the 4 at the center. But we were just kind of going to go through another Q&A of just reflecting on our time here and such. So we have this list of questions. I don't know who wanted to kick us off, but...
Sami, you got it.
Wow.
You picked up your phone and everything.
You got it.
Okay. Let's see.
And if you don't like any of them, feel free to make up your own too. But
well, let me just do a fun one here.
Yeah.
Let's do the second one. It's what is something you still want to do here? Now that our time is ticking rather fastly.
Right. I have mine.
Okay, go crazy.
Go stupid.
That's Jada's. I want to go stupid and go stupid.
I want to ride the beaver bus. Yes. Have not done that yet. I feel like both of you have.
Oh yeah.
And
yes.
you've both
I do it
talked
regularly.
to me. Yeah. So I need to do that. Maybe when we go to that like President's Residence thing. Is when my time
I
will
totally
shine.
forgot
That's a
about
good
that.
one.
When is that?
It's next week, I think.
cool,
So,
cool.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, next
No.
week. Anyways, want to ride the beaver bus. I also had this little inkling of me wanting to go into every single OSU building, but that would be kind of a big commitment. But I just want to say I've been to all of them, you know, even if I just step inside or something.
Yeah, just to look around. I want to go to the forestry building. I feel like it's such
PV?
yes, it's
PV's really
it
nice.
smells
so
really
pretty.
nice.
And
Smells
isn't
really
it like
woody.
sustainable?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, that's just so cool. It's sustainable. Like it's something about the air. I don't know.
I've
Yeah,
had
it
a
smells
class
really
in
nice
there.
inside.
Yeah,
Smells
it's
like
really
cedar.
bougie in there. It's really nice, but it's just so far off of
It's
It
so
is.
far.
campus.
Like,
So.
Although
kinda
you can take the beer bus.
True.
You
Take
could.
it there.
I can take the beaver bus to all the buildings that I have not yet been to.
Yes.
Let's make it happen. Those are the 2 that I can think of at this moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sami?
Let's see. I want to go to. I've never been to Gilkey.
Really?
So
It's not that crazy.
no.
No, it's just
From PV to Gilkey.
Yeah, no, I was
Gilkey
just
is like it's
I've always
cool.
passed by and I was like, I don't know what's in there, but I want to go.
Right.
And then I've never touched the bowling alley since freshman year. So I definitely want to go back there and play a game or 2. I've also been told it's been changed, like the game layout has always
Really?
been, yeah. And I've never been to Waldo, like the 4th floor and above.
Okay.
So
4th floor is not that exciting. I have a lot of like my major classes are in
like
there.
so, wait, what is
Waldo 400.
your major?
Human Development, Family Sciences. So a lot of my instructors are on the 4th floor, but
Oh,
I would love to go up there with you
yeah.
and ride the little
The broken.
yeah, I was just gonna say the really rundown elevator that makes
Yeah.
you feel like you're gonna
You
break
die,
it every
yeah.
time you go in. I would love to ride that up with you,
Absolutely.
and I would. So
And I still want to go. I've been to all of the Damn Chic fashion shows, but I've never been to the spring one because for some reason the universe doesn't want me there. So
Right, just the spring one.
yeah.
So it has to happen.
It has to happen this
Yeah.
year.
No, this one.
When
the
is the
upcoming
next one?
No idea.
Well,
It's
spring.
somewhere.
There's like
Yeah,
spring.
it's somewhere
2 weeks.
between.
It's in May.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
the end of May.
maybe.
Well, we are
yeah.
in May.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, Julie.
Well, okay. I want to jump over a robot.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to hurt it. I just want. Joop.
Like a
you mean
little
like
hurdle.
a frog?
Yeah.
Frog jump.
Yeah, frog jump. If we're sticking with buildings, the pharmacy building has a ladder. I will never do this, me personally. I'm afraid of heights. But I love the idea of it. There's a ladder that goes all the way up to the roof in the pharmacy building, and I've always wanted to climb it. Because we work at the Women and Gender Center, and you can look, when you look at the window, you see that ladder. And it tempts me every single day of my life. But I will never do it because I'm afraid of heights.
Do it. We'll be your spotters.
I'm also sure you can't do it. Like you
Isn't there like
probably
a
can't.
lock that separates, like doesn't like prevents you from getting all the way up
Well,
there.
here's the thing: is that like
I feel like a lot of no, never mind. That's
no, there's not. But the thing is that in order to get to the ladder, you have to like climb this little thing. Like I feel like it's like a whole thing, and I don't really want to talk about it on here. But like, yeah, it's like me personally, I would never do it. If you see someone doing it, it's not me, because I am afraid of heights.
Actually, we should just advise that no one should do it.
No one should do it.
No one should.
It
No
actually
one should
is
do
really
it.
tall.
No
Like
one
there's
should do
no
it.
guard. There's nothing.
Right, it's very
It's
dangerous.
a death sentence.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe like I guess in terms of normal things. Yeah, I guess I would like to go to all the buildings. Yeah. In terms of Corvallis, though, I feel like there's like a few
Things I should do.
things that I want to do. Like I want to go try the show. You know, it's
Oh,
that
I've been
like
there.
it's like on 9th Street. It's
a
like
Chinese
it's like a
restaurant.
Chinese restaurant, but it's so gosh, a small town like Asian restaurant. Like you know, it's really Americanized.
Oh yeah.
It's really like I just want to try it. I've heard like mixed reviews.
Good or bad?
Yeah, good and bad.
Oh, good and bad.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few bars I want to try before I go, just because I will never set
Which
foot in them
ones?
again.
Oh my God.
Tommy's,
I haven't
heard
been to
that one.
Tommy's either.
right?
I heard it was fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
Yes. It's like the Beaver. It's like also
Angry
on-
Beaver?
Angry Beaver, yeah. I
Yeah.
want to go to that
It's a
one.
bar.
Yeah, I want to go to a few ones like downtown. Like I want to go to Magenta. Like you know,
Magenta's not a bar though.
it's not a bar.
No, it's like a restaurant. I've been
Oh.
there before.
All right. Was the food good?
They have like Asian fusion food.
Was it good?
It was all right.
Okay, I'm not going there.
I got pad thai there.
Yeah. There's like another bar. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like kind of like artsy. I mean, it's not artsy. It's like forestry. I don't know.
Oh.
It's just like there's like a few bars I want to go, but
I definitely want to go to the Harrison.
Harrison's.
I
We've
love
been making
Harrison's.
so many plans to like go there and do, or which one? I think it's either Peacock or Harrison or both that does like karaoke.
Harrison's, and I mean,
I think
yeah,
Peacock does.
too.
It probably depends on the day though.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've karaokeed at Harrison's so many times. I love Harrison's.
Bring that energy.
But, you know what happened? Me and my roommates discovered that bar when it was just kind of like, it wasn't as
A
popular.
hole in the wall.
Yeah, it was like, there was a lot of townies there.
Yeah.
And like, there was like, you know, there's like a lot of old people. So like, it was kind of nice, like being the only college students in there. But the last time we went, I think like everybody discovered Harrison's. It was packed.
No,
With all fraternity and like sorority people. And I was like, no.
I went there on Halloween weekend and it was
Packed,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and now there's a
young
cover
people.
fee. I'm like, I came here when there was
Cover
no
fee?
cover fee.
The same happened to Summit too.
Yeah.
It used to pop, but like now
It's not the same.
it's not the same.
I have a theory that whichever bar lets the most underage people in is the most popular bar. Because Summit used to be known, not me personally, I am 20, I am 23, me personally. But it was,
Disclaimer.
right, disclaimer, we are all over 21.
we are all over 21.
But it's like Summit used to do it and then like it died and then now like Harrison's was the one that you could like just kind of get in. So
Oh,
you just gotta wait for the wave.
right.
Not me personally though, I'm graduating. That's-
I know,
Like,
like,
not me,
I'm leaving
not me.
after this.
I will not be waiting.
You know, you brought up Starship. That is also another thing I want to do. I've never ordered Starship before.
Yeah, I haven't either. I remember back in like freshman year, they would knock on your door like 2 hours later after you ordered it.
Yes, and it was like you'd order like the pizza or something. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
even like dining hall food. It was like just
Something
Wait,
else.
Starship
Yeah.
used to knock on your door?
Well,
It was like the people. It wasn't Starship.
yeah, no.
Oh,
This was
oh.
like when people actually hand delivered stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
And-
see.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can make a day out of Starship food, going to the buildings, riding a
that
beaver bus.
Can't be that good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I was
Okay.
like, it's still the same food, just
Yeah,
delivered
by a little
differently.
robot.
Right.
Sings you a song.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, I know. I remember hearing the Miley Cyrus song "Flowers" once, and I was like, "Where's that coming from?" And then I realized it was a robot. I was like, "That's so random." They're just as you're picking up your food, just like this whole. It's like serenading you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's an
That's funny.
experience.
They also run you over, so.
Yeah, the multiple times that Starship has almost made me fall off my board is crazy. It's crazy.
I would say sometimes I feel like it's a very personal attack because sometimes they make like a jerking move like
Yeah.
into you, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, literally, what the hell?
No, literally, it'll be like I'm like on the sidewalk, and no one else is on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And it's just a Starship, and it's like it feels me coming, and it'll jerk in front of me, and it almost make me fall off.
They
It's
probably
programmed.
pre-programmed it because of how many like people were fucking with it.
It's programmed
And
to
I just
hate
said-
women of color. They're inherently racist because they're programmed.
And it's like, how do you have all those cameras and you're still bumping?
And you're so fucking into me. It's so cute when you see it like crossing, like when you're driving and then you see it like cross the street and it just backs right up. It's just, my bad.
You're like, just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good one. All right.
Who's up next?
This is just for my personal enjoyment. But what are your next steps, career-wise, life-wise? And I'll add in, what are your summer plans? Or you can answer one or both, or none.
You know,
This is your time.
I've heard this question so many times. My answer has not changed. It's strictly a vacation. I'm not taking any more steps other than
Cheers.
on the beach.
On the beach of Tacoma, Washington.
No, absolutely not. I won't even make it a step. There's gonna be so much glass and just shit everywhere. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I guess like my summer plans are just trying to get over the post-grad depression. But I definitely want to go away. I want to I want to go to like California. I want to go to Texas, and then I also want to go to Florida and Louisiana. So as soon as I get the money for those plans, I'll let you know.
Moving down south on us.
Yeah, I was forbade to go for a long time, so I want to go now.
Like, you can't control me now.
I'm an adult.
I have a degree.
I can literally be like, I have a degree.
I have a degree.
That's a good plan, though.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
Relaxing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm burnt out. I need to relax.
God, it's so depressing. Well, I guess I'll be moving in back with my parents. You know, it's whatever.
No, me too.
I want a job. If anybody knows a public health job, let me know.
Same for psychology.
Let me know. Psychology. Let me know. Get me a job. Get me a job. Get me out of there. I don't even need much. I just need like enough.
Julie's a simple gal.
I'm a simple gal. I
Julie's
am
a simple gal.
girl. You know, please. Anyways, yeah, that's my plan. I'm not doing much summer-wise. I'm just gonna live out. My house is still like under rent until like July 31st.
Oh, me too.
Oh, so you got till July 31st.
I have
in
until
that house.
July 31st, and I love that house. So maybe just a classic summer, and then
Eventually.
yeah, hopefully I find a job in that time.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I
need
never
some health
spent summer here
insurance.
either. I might do that.
I've spent many summers here, but
Is
it's
it
mostly
fun?
just been working.
Yeah, I spent a lot of summers here too.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. I like the small town vibe that Corvallis has.
I
over
get
the
it,
summer.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really calm.
And there's just less students here,
Yeah.
so it's
everything like you. There's no
nicer,
wait
in my
for
opinion.
anything. Like it's
Really?
really nice. Like yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say. Plus, like I do like floating here. Floating here is nice. Like I
Oh,
know that
yeah.
river is probably nasty.
Disgusting.
It's atrocious, absolutely atrocious. But I don't see anything. Me personally, my naked eye,
No,
my
literally,
naked
I take off
eye-
my glasses on purpose.
as long as you
Exactly.
don't know what is actually going down there.
Yeah, right. Like when I'm floating, I don't have my glasses on. I can't see an absolute single thing. So I am living it up in this water, splashing it around.
Actually getting.
I know. I'm even like washing
That's
my
why you're
face a little.
sick so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll do that. But anybody, get me a job. I'm great. I swear.
Anything.
I have credentials.
I mean, you will in June.
I will. Yeah, my GPA is high. I swear.
Julie is a great person. Julie saved me from a
Yes.
burning building.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the rough.
She fixed my marriage.
We can vouch. We can vouch.
Yeah, she
Letter of
saved my
recommendation here.
marriage. Wow. And a
Please
burning
hire her.
Y'all are gonna
Saved my
love
cat
me.
from a tree.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
What are you gonna do, Jada?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm going off to grad school. It starts literally right after graduation, so I get 1 week of free time, which is going to be spent moving down there. So I do not get much of a summer, but it'll be kind of an experience because I'm just kind of being thrown into it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Kind of gotta figure it out. But
Yeah.
yeah. And we were talking
Jeez.
about Bend earlier. I don't know if you've been to Bend. Or...
No. Actually, my friend is also going to Bend for graduate school. So you guys
Really?
might be in the same. Are you doing counseling at all?
Yeah.
You might be in the same.
Oh my
program.
gosh,
Who's your friend?
Star.
Well, you keep that name in mind.
I know. I already mentioned you to her. I was like, look out for Jada, okay?
I know, yeah. Do you know if she's clinical or school counseling?
That's a great question. I have no idea, but you'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Oh my gosh, that's actually so fun.
So if you ever need
Another
a friend,
mutual.
yeah, I was like, if you need a friend,
You can come down to Bend and visit me.
absolutely. I think that was one of the plans before I actually leave to move back home was to go to Bend.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
let
it's
me
such a
know when
place.
you're in Bend.
Okay.
Because I'm taking like 2 summer sessions, which are each a month long. So July and August, I'll be in classes. But then from the end of classes in August to the start of fall term, which is usually like late September, I'll have off. So at least I'll have some sort of break, even though it's happening
Right
after.
Yeah.
But then I'll maybe be able to explore Bend in that time. And, you know, they have the
Yeah.
Hayden Homes Amphitheater, so
Yeah.
maybe catch
I have
a
no idea what that is, but that sounds cool.
amphitheater. It's like a concert venue outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's called Hayden
isn't that-
Homes. Yeah.
I think Star was talking about that, where they have like performances.
Yeah. So I saw the Lumineers last summer.
The Lumineers.
Yeah. But
You know, Whitney's kids also saw Kids Bop there.
I know. I remember Whitney
I didn't know
told me
they were
that.
still doing shit.
I didn't know people actually went to those concerts. I mean,
No,
I guess kids, right?
You're right, but I was like, I'll wait for you on CD.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
too. I
glad
would
that
be
it's still a
personally-
thing
They,
to some extent.
what was that? What's the Kendrick song? Not Like Us. they did a Kids
Stop.
Bop. They did a Kids
Wait,
Bop.
I was actually gonna say that, but I wasn't for sure.
How?
I'll play
Do
it
they
for
send you
you
the
after.
A minor part?
They changed. No, they
Stop,
definitely.
because
No,
the
stop it.
kids
For
do.
not the minors.
Oh my god, that's freaking funny.
No, they change up the lyrics, but it's actually it's always so. It's a Kids Bop song, you know. You know how they do it.
I know, they're gonna.
Yeah.
I actually had a Kids Bop seat, like one of them growing up.
Wow. Yeah.
I forget which one. 37.
Right. 'Cause
How
there's
many
so
do they have?
There's
Like
so many. I feel
200
like
at this point.
At this
But-
point, yeah. I remember when they did WAP. There's a Kids Bop version of WAP. What are
I
you
was like,
singing
they're so
about?
impressively like deconstructing these songs and making
Yeah.
them kid versions.
It's they have writers back there just pumping that out, pumping it. Yeah.
They had to come up with another acronym for WAP. They're like wild and playful. Or something.
I know you're like I'm wild and playful.
I saw a parody that was about a slip and slide one.
Oh,
for
yeah, I bet.
WAP, but I don't think it was actually Kids Bop.
Yeah.
I think a bunch of people just made parodies about
Yeah.
that song.
Wow, what a concept! Whoever thought of Kids Bop must be rolling in it though.
Absolutely.
Rolling in it. That's where the
I'm
market
sure the
is.
Christian mothers love
I was just gonna say they have the
sure.
market is the religious mothers
Yes.
who don't want their kids to hear anything that's
Yes.
Yeah.
explicit or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But-
It's so interesting. Do you ever think about how you're gonna raise your children?
I think
Who said I'm having children?
The children.
well, I think about this because my sister has a child right now,
Right,
Yeah.
and
right.
she's like younger than me, only by a year, so we're close in age. But I always think about that. I'm like, huh. But she also has different values and ideas
Right.
than I do, so I don't know. But I also wonder that. I'm like,
Yeah.
huh.
I want to raise my kid. I want you to know that right before this, you talked about, I'm going to show my kids this one day, and I'm going to play them. If I meet your kids, I'm going to play them that exact clip of you saying, who says I want to have kids?
You're gonna call it Sami, right
And
there.
that's why you're never going to show it.
Yeah, you know what Gabby was talking about? Like, I never want to show my kids to you. That's gonna be you.
I'm never going to show my kids. I'm just going to come up, hi, I'm friends with your mommy.
Ew, no.
You're gonna be one of those weird people who like pinch your cheeks, like, oh, I remember when you were such a baby.
You're such a baby.
Okay.
I knew your mom in college.
I don't know if I can see you being that way.
You're
I feel
not.
like
You're
kids
usually
make you
not.
uncomfy.
You're gonna be
That's
like,
so
hey, what's up,
funny.
kid? Like, that's it.
No, that's funny. That is how I treat, because like in my study, my research study, I like go with kids and I like, assess them. And it was really like, I'm just like, hey, how's it going? And they love that. They eat it up. They're just like, you treat me like a person?
Yeah.
They're like, you don't talk baby talk to me.
I was like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, oh, good.
Wow. My consciousness has finally peaked.
No, it's just like it snaps on for me and they're like, whoa, where am I? Where are my hands like this?
That's funny.
Anyways,
Yeah, take it away.
so
There's multiple.
another question is, what teacher or professor or individuals had the greatest impact of your time here? What did you learn from them? Go ahead, go crazy.
I have a very good one. so I'm in psychology, and when I originally came to OSU, I wanted to be a veterinarian major.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, I love animals.
Dr. Sami.
But then I realized how much they have to like go to school.
Yeah.
For a long time.
A long ass
And you like get in there.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
you
And
get
I was
in
like, that's not for me. I like psychology. And so when I came here, I was really like unsure about whether or not I wanted to stick with psychology and whether I found joy in it just because like it sounds interesting, or if I wanted it because I was passionate about it. And so my professor, my 201 professor, Dr. Reagan. Yeah.
Iconic.
He is such a good professor. And it was I was just talking about this with my friend. He came to my capstone class to do like a guest speech. And I was like, 5 years I've been here, he's never lost his enthusiasm. And he is like trying to make psychology so much better and so much more interesting and like so much more engaging with students. He's doing like a God, Ghosts, and Goblins class where we talk about the psychology of like faith and belief and like how you can train a man to believe ghosts and goblins.
Yes, I've always thought about that all the time because
Right.
it's so easy. The human psychic
It is so fragile.
It is not as strong as we'd like to think it is.
And so I was like, he was like, oh, it's gonna be like next year, like the year next. I was like, no, I won't be here. But it was it's always a great time hearing him speak. He's very, very intelligent and also just very like engaging. And he reminded me of why I like psychology so much. Wow. So it was a really nice time. And I even emailed him out. I was like, this is such a full circle moment, but I love you.
He's really great. I had him for 201 also.
Right.
And like I didn't have him as much interaction because I'm not a psych major, but he was really great.
Yeah.
And he's just so happy. I'm
All
like,
the time.
How?
I was like,
But it's not to the point where it's like
disgusting.
where you're like, where it's like a little uncomfy. You're like, why are you happy? It's just genuine. Like,
Right.
he's just such a genuine person.
And I was like, I looked forward to that class so much.
Right.
And I've never had like, no offense to all the professors out here, no one has ever like reached his level of like, just amazingness.
Yeah. He's on a different level.
He's on a very different level.
level.
God tier.
His caliber is so high.
Yes.
I see.
But yeah, I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
I think for me, I have two.
Oh.
I have two. And it was like, because I'm a biohealth sciences major and I wanted to be pre-med.
Oh.
So silly. So silly. I can't believe, I was so disappointed. I was like, I can't believe I'm one of those pre-med kids that dropped. I was
Hey.
weak. But yeah, I think, so I took a class with Ashley Vaughn about like social health determinants of
that
effect.
sounds fun.
Yeah. And it was like my first introduction into public health. And I was like, oh, like, this is interesting. I was like, wow, like, this is like a job. I was like, I feel like I just think about these things like normally, you know, like, it's like, I was like, yeah, you don't have access to health because you're brown.
Yeah.
But like, people were sitting in that class going, what? Like, I was like,
You're like, was this not?
I know, I was like, this isn't like just a thought that you just have, you know? And then like, it was just like, it was my first introduction. And then I think like my mentor that I have in my research internship, Molly Kyle, has really like, like she like gave me a talk because she's like actually like done studies that have changed policies, and that is just such a cool thing to like know about. And she's like the first person I met, and she's so like, I don't think I respect a lot of people, but I respect her. I really respect her, and it scares me because I'm like, you know.
Why?
Because she's so, like, I respect her, so I'm, like, sitting here, like, whenever time she talks, like, my hand's sweating. I'm
You're just like,
I'm like, oh, your biggest fan.
no, literally, I'm like, I want you so bad. But anyways, yeah, they definitely, like, they helped me find what I want to do.
Good.
I have had a lot of good HCFS professors, Teresa Ashford, Tasha Goulardi, Monica Olvera, so a lot of those, shout out to them. And then I would say at my other job, actually, Annalise, if y'all know Annalise. I don't know how y'all would know.
If you show me a picture of her, I did take like one singular HDFS class, so
Oh,
So
Annalise
you're-
Annalise
no,
isn't in HDFS. She's
Oh.
at my other job.
Oops.
But the other 3 were HDFS professors.
Oh, I see.
Just have really gotten to know all of them in my time here. And Annalise specifically is also a woman of color, so I was able to kind of talk through a lot of those pieces and just have a really good woman of color mentor here. Because it's not really something I got to explore as much in my time here. So.
It's gonna be fun and Ben for you, huh?
I know.
I know. I think about that all the time. I'm like, oh,
You better
I'm gonna be
carry
square
on like
one.
some voice recorder with her words.
I know. I'll be like weekly FaceTime calls or something.
This is an email. Help me.
Okay. Well, we're running out close on time. We only got to 3 questions.
That's
We're
crazy.
talking.
Yappers. For real.
I know. We are. Yeah.
What do you think of your time at OSU?
My time at OSU? Ooh.
Summary.
Okay. It's honestly not the best.
Oh.
But it's also like one of the best times. Like personally, for sure. Academically, hell nah. But but I do appreciate all the lessons I've learned up until this point. So I'm walking away more complete as a person. So definitely glad to leave. I think I've enjoyed my time here. Knock some things off my bucket list, my personal goals, you know. And I appreciate y'all as well, working with y'all and meeting new people and getting out of my comfort zone, that part. So yeah, I enjoyed this time here. I think it's well spent.
Right. I agree. Jumping off on that, I feel like I had a good experience here. Growing up in a small town to here has definitely given me a lot of growth in ways that I wouldn't have really thought. I would say out of 10, it was an 8.5 here. There's some things
Oh,
that...
we're waiting?
No, I was just, if I were to put it in a number scale, it'd probably be an 8.5. But I've met a lot of really good people and made a lot of good like connections professionally. Made a lot of friends here too. So yeah, just it's a little sad, a little bittersweet, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Chapter coming to a close.
Me personally, I would think I'm very similar as well. If I was to rate it, 8.7.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
No, I had a pretty good time here. Like, you know, I healed my inner child, made some friends, found another family. Like, it was like nice, you know, it was a nice time. Yeah, this is like the end of a chapter. I was like this is my 5th year, and it's like, I was screaming, crying, throwing up last year, but I am so ready to leave.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I took this like 5th year, but I'm like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
Almost there.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, I know.
8, 9, 10.
7.5 for me.
Oh, 7.5?
Yeah. I like it's literally
That's
the
a pretty high average.
personal connections.
The personal connections.
Friends, meeting all of the faculty here,
Yeah.
and having a great connection with them. Academically, though.
The whole purpose you're here.
But you're getting that degree either way.
getting that
so-
degree.
I know, it's gonna be.
Yeah. All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. The seniors are signing off for our last episode. We don't have really a signature tagline or anything, unless y'all come up with one.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Well, anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. We've had a great time at KBVR. And stay tuned next year, fall term. But not with us.
Not with us.
Yeah.
I hope not. Oh God.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I will be in the next state over.
Yeah.
Or out of
But-
the country.
Right.
We wish our future staff well.
Oh,
They're going to
so
do great.
well.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
good. So
Thank you so
good.
much for tuning in. It's been nice knowing y'all.
Shout out to Alex.
Goodbye.
Bye.